All right, everybody, we're going to be doing a post-commentary video on the graphics card repair that I did. The reason why we're doing something a bit different than gaming is because A, I've always wanted to do computer builds, and B, this comment that will be up on the screen. Yes. I want to be the second one in the world to do a GPU repair while padded. Yeah. Yeah, so let's go ahead and watch this. And I'll go ahead and commentate over it. So, in these first few seconds, as you can see, we've got a graphics card. This is my 1060 6 GB. It's pretty cool. I'm just showing it off right now, I believe. And I'm trying to figure out how to take it apart, basically. Oh! Oh, looking back on the video, my dad was right. The screws that I thought were missing actually weren't missing. They were never on there to begin with. Wow, okay, I mean, to be fair, my dad has like 20 years of IT experience, and meanwhile, this is my first time doing anything like this. I've built like both of my computers before. Um, I don't know why he's like why I'm shoving the camera into the. Oh yeah, that's because I was trying to do this while while unscrewing stuff, and that's really hard, as you can imagine. But yeah, look at that. Those screws are not actually screwed in at the beginning of this video. I should have just went over the video footage. I could have stopped the recording for a little bit, gone over the video footage. Oh well. Now I know for next time, always have a camera. Always take photos of what you're doing before you unscrew them. That's a pretty good idea, I would say. Yeah. So I'm sorry about like how badly recorded this video was. This was an absolute disaster. I had no idea what I was doing whatsoever. I don't think I've ever done anything like this. Look, I'm trying to get the warranty thingamabobber off, so I just shoved the screwdriver in there instead of like, I should have like pulled off the sticker or something, but again, now here I'm removing the faceplate. As you can see, there was a jump cut over here. That's because I changed the camera angle. If you're wondering why the video is so small, it's because my fucking phone camera decided to record it vertically and upside down. So I had to manually rotate this in Keyonlive, and this is what we're stuck with. I thought it would be in widescreen mode, but it clearly wasn't. I love that about phones, that they just choose whether or not they're gonna be like right side up. Um, I really should have looked. I should have done some test recordings. I could have done that. But yeah, right now what you're seeing is that I'm unscrewing the rest of the screws. Later on, I go absolutely insane because I think I'm missing like the screws. We'll get to that part. We'll get to that part in like 10, 20 minutes or so. All right. So yeah, we're taking this bad boy apart. The camera angle is god awful. You know, I am trying to figure out how to take this thing apart. I'm like feeling it. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of feeling around it, which is what you want to do. You want to feel if it's getting looser or not. You don't just want to like rip it off, of course. You don't want to rip off like the fan or something by accident. So you kind of like jiggle it a little bit, you figure it out. I will say that if you're even a little bit tech savvy, don't be dissuaded. GP repairing a GPU is actually a really good first time project, and really you only need to unscrew a couple of screws, put in new paste, and your GPU will be running like new. I recommend that you do this like every 5 years. In this case, my GPU is around 6 or 7 years old. I think I got it when I was like 18, so it's probably like way more than 5 years old. So it was time to replace the pads, and I decided why not record it. That's basically how we came to this video. Um, yeah, yeah, that's basically how we did it. Just making sure that we're still recording here. We are. Ugh, oh boy. Sorry about that. I had a little bit of a burp. I have acid reflux. Sometimes, luckily I don't think it got picked up on the mic. Let's hope. Um, but yeah, genius camera angles. Man, you can't even see like the GPU that I'm working on. This is great, dude. What a disaster that this recording was. Oh my god, dude. I need to get an actual camera. I swear to God. I need to get an actual cam. But cameras are expensive. You ever seen like cameras? They're like really, really not cheap. But yeah, as you can see here, I've got my little tiny screwdriver. Um, you know, and yeah, yeah, I'm trying my best to like pop the thing open. Um, it ends up taking me quite a while. Again, I want you to keep in mind that this is my first time taking apart something like this. Um, I mean, I've built computers, like I said before, but I haven't repaired stuff. So I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I don't even know if you had to take out the faceplate screws. I'm not sure that I did. You might have to. I just unscrewed literally everything. Every single screw I unscrewed. Um, but yeah, I'm very happy to know now that I'm not missing any screws. Just from like the video footage. Thank God. I thought I was missing a few. Um, yeah, yeah. I mean, I figured as much with my dad having as much experience as he does, you know. Um, Oh yeah, yeah. I'm trying my best here to feel once again if it wants to pop open and it's not. And so I'm trying to screw it as best I can. I'm trying here, guys. You know how it goes. Um all right. So now you guys can see the inside of a GPU. Kind of. Kind of. I'm trying my best. Look, I'm trying my best. Wow. All you can see is the capacitors. I'm so dumb, chat. I thought y'all could see everything. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid, everybody. I am the worst camera person ever, dog. I am the worst. Remind me if I'm gonna do a video like this, I really, really need someone to hold the camera for me. Like 1000%. Uh yeah, if I ever do another video like this, I might ask my dad. Obviously I'd do it after work, after he's done with work. That way and then be like, "Hey, can you hold up a camera so like, my footage is like watchable?" And just like hang it over the GPU and stuff. But yeah, right here, what I'm doing is I'm taking some alcohol swabs and I'm cleaning out the GPU. Now, interesting thing I found out, the memory modules do not have any thermal pads whatsoever. I have had overheating issues with this GPU since day one, and I thought it was just because it was a single fan. No, no, the guys at EVGA cheaped out on any sort of thermal pad material over the memory modules, and so I ended up placing a pad over it because I honestly didn't feel comfortable running it without a pad over the memory. Like, if you don't know, memory gets extremely hot. Your RAM typically has a heat shield already put on it. Same with, and then soldered memory will usually have some kind of heat sink over it or a heat pad. However, here they decided to do none of that. So as you can see, I'm getting out swabs. I'm cleaning the copper heat sink. You guys can't see the copper heat sink, of course, because this video, my guys. Oh my god, nobody's gonna watch this. Oh my god, dude, we're so screwed. I thought this was gonna be one of my best videos yet. Oh my god, this was supposed to be a good one. This was supposed to be a banger. You know, different content for once, finally expanding my horizons, and this fucked up mess is what I created. Ugh. I'm so disappointed in myself. And then look, I gotta cut footage here. There's like, look, I just leave. All right, 1818. Okay, we're gonna write 1800 for the cut timestamps. I think about 1830-ish. Actually, it doesn't matter. Oh no, oh no. Uh, I leave again, and I'm not sure what I'm doing. Oh yeah, this is when I got the thermal pads out. This is when I got my box of thermal pads. So I bought every thickness of thermal pad because I didn't know what to get, and it turned out I only needed the 0.5s. Oh well, I still have the thermal pads. They're still like, you know. Now, as you can see, I'm layering it over these little memory modules, which is like the only fucking thing you can see right now. And yeah, this part, I get out the scissors. I should be back any minute now. Hello? There we are. Yep. I get some scissors. I measure it out again, and this time I figure out roughly how to measure it. And then what you want to do, don't forget to take off the peeling, okay? Don't forget to take off the peeling because there's supposed to be sticky stuff. What ended up happening is I had to cut off a few bits because it was blocking the screw hole. At one point it was too long and it was blocking the screw hole. And yeah. What ended up happening is I cut off too much. So part of the memory modules are not covered, only like half a centimeter. It might affect thermal performance, but so far it has no performance issues whatsoever. I can overclock this baby now pretty hard. The memory clock I can pretty much max out. I think it's like 500 extra megahertz before it starts to do artifacting. The base clock, however, did not want to budge an inch when I tried to overclock it. I can barely give it a small 100 megahertz clock. But yeah, this thing runs so much better and quieter. I didn't realize that 90% of the noise was coming from my machine. Or my GPU, sorry. I had no idea that 90% of the noise in my rig was coming from my GPU. But yeah, I put on the thermal paste, I stick it down, you know, I really like make sure that it's like nice and stuck to the memory. That's what you want. You want it to be very stuck. You don't want it to move around or flop or anything. And now's the time that I get out the thermal paste, I believe. Um, I believe now that everything's clean, I get out the thermal paste. I just chose some regular old Arctic TP4. I was considering getting some Noctua stuff, but I decided to save like $4. Look, I don't have a lot of money, okay? We can't be using top of the line like thermal paste and shit until I get a job. All right, then yeah, I would be using like Noctua's stuff, or maybe even using liquid metal. Um, you know, it would be yeah. But anyway though, so yeah, I'm doing a bit more cutting, I believe, just making sure that that thermal pad's correct. You know how it goes. You gotta make sure it fits right and all of that. Unfortunately, I did waste a little bit of material. I did waste a little bit of it, but what are you gonna do? That's just the nature of it. They give you a big old block and then you kind of cut into it, and whatever's left you just kind of you kind of just throw out. Not the best stuff for the environment, obviously, but one of the nice things is that yeah, is that they get very cold. They absorb a lot of heat really fast. But yeah, now that my now that my memory doesn't get as hot, it's really really nice. But yeah, uh, if a cameraman took enough liquor to make what the fuck's the actor's name from Two and a Half Men? That guy look at him and go like, "Damn, son, Charlie Sheen, Charlie Sheen." Yeah, yeah. This looks like it was recorded by a cameraman that had enough liquor to make Charlie Sheen blush. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, it's a nice photo of the the thermal compound. Oh hey, this is actually a an okay shot. You can actually see the graphics card and how I'm like, installing the screws and stuff. Hey, see, it's not that bad. Pretty soon we're gonna have a time lapse. Um, yeah, we're gonna have a time lapse and it's gonna be pretty cool. I'll keep quiet for that one. Um, you know. Okay. So yeah, right now we're screwing in everything. And basically the time lapse is I thought that I lost the screws. I thought that I lost screws. I did not lose any screws. Remember, if you guys remember, in the beginning of the video, I was surprised that that there were screws that were not screwed in. Yeah, yeah. So I go nuts after this in a moment. I go absolutely crazy. It takes me like 10, 20 minutes. I finally talk to my dad. He tells me that there aren't even like uh that the other screws probably don't exist because because like the other screw holes didn't even have like what is it called? What is called threading. They didn't have any thread in them. And so yeah. I am glad to have it confirmed though. I am glad to look at the beginning of the video and be like, oh, yeah, I panicked over nothing. This is why you should take photos before you fix something. When I fixed my keyboard, I was really smart about taking pictures of the keyboard before I put it back together when I had to clean it out and stuff. And, I should have done that with this. I I recommend if you're new to DIY projects and such and you stumbled upon this video, take photos of every little thing that you're doing. Okay? Otherwise, you will lose your goddamn con picking mind like I did. I absolutely lost it, dude. I was going crazy looking for screws that did not exist. I lost some screws in my head. You know what I'm saying? I have a few screws loose after that one. You see what I'm saying there with the joke? Also, wow, dude. You can like just barely see my GPU. At least you can see me screwing in stuff. This is a better shot technically. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, dude, I have a headache today. I just have a raging headache. It might be a migraine or something. I don't know. Oh my god, dude. I'm glad our 38 minutes of post commentating on this is almost over. This is basically post commentary videos is basically overtime when you're a streamer, right? It's basically overtime. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, so I'm screwing in the last couple of screws. This is a very slow and monotonous process. I absolutely love it though. It's very relaxing. Um, yeah, Yeah, I wish I could get hired at a repair store, but I keep getting rejected by fucking Best Buy. It's great. It's great, dude. It's awesome, even. I love it. Um, yeah, I can't get a job to save my goddamn life. And meanwhile, I have these kinds of skills. Like, bruh. Yeah, today in the mail, in fact, I received a bunch of denial letters. A bunch of them. I guess I'm a future me put up the application denials. Um, but yeah, that's why you should subscribe. Cause yeah, I keep getting rejected from jobs. I'm very disabled and I don't have a GED, and I really don't want to do GED. I really don't want to do it again. I did the test before and failed it. I don't want to do it. Uh, I'm not very good at like school and shit. Even though I'm smart and stuff. Oh no. Oh no. Here we go. Here we go. This is when I start going crazy. This is when I start being like, I'm pretty sure this is when I start going nuts, dude. Oh my god, my phone is dying. I need to charge it real quick. But yeah, oh no, this isn't when I start going crazy. What am I doing here? What am I doing? I think this is when I was lining up the fan, because you have to line up the fan with the screws. Might be what we're doing. Oh no, I'm probably installing the screws on the faceplate. Yeah, I'm probably tying down the faceplate screws. Okay, that makes sense. That actually does make sense. I was wondering what I was doing in this shot. You know, these Hollywood grade shot. Oh yeah, this is where I lost one of the screws. It went straight into the GPU, and I had to shake my GPU until I got the screw back. Yeah. Isn't that annoying when it happens? You drop a screw by accident. Oh, I hate that, dude. That absolutely drives me nuts. The one thing I don't like about this hobby. But hey, that's why magnetic screwdrivers like the one I was using exist. So you have a little bit less of that. What the heck happens there? Oh yeah, the camera cuts out, right? What's going on here? I can't really tell at all what's going on. Uh, oh man, this is great. This camera angle is awesome. You passed me. You did such a good job. Oh my gosh, you can see my bulge. I swear it's not a hard on, everyone. It's pamps, okay? Okay, it's a big thick pamp, all right? Don't get your head out of the gutter. Get your head out of the gutter and get it into the ABDL gutter. All right? Oh yeah, I'm still like screwing stuff in it. I think anyway at this point. Looks like it. All right. Yeah, looks like I'm screwing it in. This is probably the time that I put it into the computer or something? Or is this the time that I lose the damn screws and lose my god holy mind?